Hi everyone! Welcome back to a new episode of Namibia Beyond Borders. My name is Zoe Karsten and I will be your host for this week's episode. In today's episode, we will be interviewing the beautiful Tamara Lange, all the way in Potchefstroom, South Africa, where she will be talking about more of how it's like being a student there at the university and giving us all of the insights of student life. Then join me for Travel with Me and traveling tips later in the video. I hope you're excited because I am ready. Let's head into this episode.
Hi there, I'm the host of What's Cooking in TV Namibia, and I'm here to invite you to catch us every Friday at 9 on GTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube.
Good day viewers, I'm Tamara and I'm excited to tell you a little about my story here, or my life here in Potchefstroom, South Africa. A little about myself. I am Tamara Lange. I'm a German there in Namibia. I'm 21 years old and I'm a second year nursing student here in Potchefstroom. What I usually do when I am here in Potch and I'm not studying, I usually go running with my friend, my roommate now. I usually also read a good book after the study session or something, just to relax the brain a little, or just do some exercises. I think also I love painting or drawing. It's like a therapeutic session for me. I love that after a day of work or a study session or something, or after a lecture. I was born in Windhoek in 2003. I attended school at different types of primary schools, and then from grade 8 to grade 11 I was in VIS, and for my last year, grade 12, I went to DHPAs. So I came to South Africa 2023 to Karlin residence. It was a very interesting experience. The first year, or the first month actually, the first year too, but the first month was very stressful and challenging because the environment was really different. I wasn't used to it. I think also how people do everything here was stressful because I'm new and I have to get new friends, and that's always stressful, and then you overthink. And I think also first year you also do a lot for the residents, which helps a lot because homesickness, and then when you're very busy, then good, you forget about that. But yeah, no, that was my problem or my challenge in the first month. But it gets better because you get to know your people and get new friends here, and it becomes home because you're staying here, so you must not make it the home. But yeah, no, it was very easy actually because it's so many people, and you meet so many people, different types of people too, different types of cultures, and then you also, the friends also learn you some new small little sayings in their languages, which is also very fun because then you can also experience something new. I think also the environment here too is very different from Namibia because firstly, nature is very pretty here. It's very green and not jungly, but foresty and stuff, because it's so green and big trees and everything, what I'm not used to there in Namibia. But Namibia has its different type of beauty there, which my first month was crazy, but was actually very memorable because I learned so much new stuff and got to know new people, and it was really nice, and it's still nice. I'm still in that way of life. Just learn new people, get to know new people, because you have new modules, and then you get to know new people in classes, or like also when you go out or do something fun with friends, and then you get there are different types of people there, and there's so many people here. Like every year you get to know new people, and you're like, whoa, are you here already for so long? I never saw you, or something like that. It's very funny. But I'm a student, but I work in hospitals usually, or clinics for my practicals. I learn a lot here when I have practicals, because it's just it's very different from like when you sit in class and have a theory session with a lecturer. It's just you're doing it with your hands and stuff. You're like, whoa, and you're doing everything. The hospitals, because they need you, and then you're bit. Then also like with the doctors, they're usually, sometimes they just nice enough to just explain to you like, hey, this is how it works, do you want to quickly see how I do it? And then you try it and stuff, and they just check if you're doing it right, which is also fun. So then nurses there, the sisters, they also very sweet. They went through the same thing, so they know how it feels. So they also teach you a lot of new skills and how to handle situations too, when there is something with a patient, or if you in stock of something, and then you just try using something else to replace it or something. So I must say that's my highlights there. My highlights here in Portugal was definitely meeting my friends, and also definitely the experiences with the patients. The old age homes are also always so sweet. The old people, they have lots of stories to tell you. Last time I also played cards with them for like a nice hour. There was nothing to do, so I was like, okay, let me go to someone, and then they were like, hey, do you want to play some cards with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then we just talked, and they asked me about my Namibia, and I was hyping Namibia up, because Namibia is great. So they were also telling me about their country and which places are nice to go to and stuff. For example, I also went with my roommate this year. I went home with her to KwaZulu-Natal. It's so pretty there. It's a different type of beauty there again. So I love South Africa is very pretty, because it has its different types of beauty, like ocean, greenery, so pretty. But that was my highlights this year. And last year there were a lot, so with residency, and it was just fun. Socially and social activities were also nice to meet new people and stuff. But I experienced a lot. So what I miss a lot about Namibia would be definitely the family and the friends and the life I had there. But I'm gonna come back, so it's not permanent here. So I'm not planning to stay here for my whole life. I'm planning to go hopefully all over Europe maybe, or overseas somewhere, I don't know. So I'm planning to, so maybe just do that, because I want to experience something different than what I'm experiencing now. I think because in every country it's just different in the nursing experience, and I'm very lucky, because I think nursing is needed a lot everywhere. So it's not going to be so hard to get a job in a different country, hopefully. But that's my plan, going around and just seeing new things and experiencing new things in the nursing environment, and also just in life. I think getting to know new cultures and how people are in different countries, and I think that will be a very big experience. But at the end of everything, I will definitely come back to Namibia, because Namibia is my home, so it's great. I think nothing can top Namibia. But I also miss hiking a lot. and camping, which you cannot really do here because in Potchefstroom it's not really, they're not really mountains and hills that you can like climb up and down and stuff, and you don't really have time to go camping or something in my course. But yeah, if you have time, like I had like a week off, I was like to my roommate, let's go to KwaZulu-Natal and just experience it there a little at her homeland. And yeah, and she just showed me everything, and she was also very passionate about how pretty, because Namibia is my home, so it is great. I think nothing can top Namibia. But yeah, I also miss hiking a lot and camping, which you cannot really do here because in Potchefstroom it's not really, they're not really mountains and hills that you can like climb up and down and stuff, and you don't really have time to go camping or something in my course. But yeah, if you have time, like I had like a week off, I was like to my roommate, let's go to KwaZulu-Natal and just experience it there a little at her homeland. And yeah, and she just showed me everything, and she was also very passionate about how pretty her, you know, her side of life is. And yeah, and it was really nice. I think also I would recommend people coming to Potchefstroom because I think it's such a different type of life here than student life there in Namibia, because Potchefstroom is very student. It's a very student life here. It's not really like Windhoek, just, you know, more families and that and that and that. It's not a student life really there. But like here in Potch, there are actually almost only students here. I think the most populated ones are the students populating Potchefstroom. So yeah, I once was here in December and it was so quiet because I think all the students were gone. So it was so quiet, and like I was like, you know, what's happening here and everything. But I would recommend coming to Potch because your experience is so different here, because social life, new activities, new friends, different types of people, because, you know, they come all around from South Africa, and sometimes also like us Namibians. So yeah, I try to visit the family often, but it's hard because you know, it's a little far, sadly. So I try to come into when I have recess sometimes if I don't work, or after a semester I usually go home. And yeah, and then the times I can go home, I make a plan to go home for a week or something. But yeah, and I think as I said, it's a different new environment, and I think people should experience something different, not always the same environment. But yeah, definitely go back to Windhoek because Windhoek is the best, Namibia. But yeah, I think that's all from my side. But thank you for listening. Have a beautiful day, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.
Get ready for an exhilarating journey into the heart of Namibian schools with Generation C. Our show is all about celebrating Gen C, where every learner's voice is heard loud and clear. Picture this. Each school taking part in the My Zone School project gets their very own dynamic 26-minute spotlight show packed with passion, talent, and undeniable spirit of the Namibian youth. But wait, there's more. You can catch all the actions and inspiration on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every Thursday at 5 p.m. We are also on social media platforms at 2 p.m. So set your reminders and gather your friends and family for an unforgettable viewing experience. Dive into My Zone socials for an exclusive behind-the-scenes content, interviews, and more starting at 2 p.m. It's your chance to connect with the incredible individuals shaping the future of Namibia's education landscape. Don't miss out on the energy, the passion, and the unstoppable spirit of Generation C. Tune in, join the conversation, and be part of something truly special.
Welcome to Ongwediva, or not quite welcome yet because we are still on our way. My name is Aldo Horn and I want to take you through my trip to Ongwediva. It is far in the north, almost 600 kilometers north of Windhoek. This town is home to many people and animals who live in rural areas, more urban areas, or even villages. The thing that makes Ongwediva quite amazing is that it is next to Oshakati and multiple other towns to form a massive metropolitan area. One of the biggest tourist attractions in Ongwediva is Kubita's guest house. This guest house, it has a restaurant with a pool and a playing area for the kids and serves cuisine from various different places. It has traditional Oshivambu cuisine, it has pizzas, burgers, all sorts of seafood, as well as Portuguese and Cuban dishes as well. It is affordable and allows a fantastic evening with family or friends, depending on what mood you want. Something amazing that the team got to experience was going to a village and preparing traditional marathon chicken with mahangu pap. Of course, the villages aren't just tourist attractions. People actually do live there. And going there with a friend whose village it is can be a wonderful experience. It shows the value of preparing food from scratch and being reliant on what you can produce for yourself. We got to meet wonderful people who were very kind-hearted and friendly. These villages are lively communal areas where people grow up in a traditional setting. Families get together, and oftentimes, even though many people move to the cities, they tend to move back when it's time to retire and return to their roots. Ongwediva is also home to multiple markets where fresh fruits and vegetables are sold at a very affordable price, as well as all different types of spices and other things you might need for cooking. Not only that, but beautiful traditional clothing can also be purchased at these markets and many other places along the roads. If you ever have time to travel, I would absolutely suggest going to Ongwediva, even though it might be very far from the middle of the country. It is definitely worth doing. Just a warning to pack cool clothing, because even in winter it gets quite hot in Ongwediva. Independence from Yugoslavia, and as such is only 1 year younger than Namibia as an independent nation. Wars are scattered throughout this country's past, most notably the War of Independence, where they fought for 4 years against the Yugoslav National Army before securing their independence. Croatia is situated on the border of the Adriatic Sea. It neighbors Slovenia, Hungary, Serbia, Bosnia, and Montenegro. Across the ocean, visible from the shoreline, is Italy. Croatia has 78 islands, almost 50 of which have permanent residents. Public ferries transport the inhabitants from the mainland city, Split, to the islands every day, or on regular occasions in case it is not every day. Split is the second largest city in Croatia, second only to the capital Zagreb. Both of these cities have existed for thousands of years, founded during the reign of the Roman Empire. Most of the country's 3.8 million inhabitants live in these cities. Split houses the Diocletian Palace, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This ancient palace hosts a number of shops, restaurants, and even homes within its walls. Tourists can go for a walk through these streets, visit the Cathedral of Saint Dominus, or climb the bell tower for a beautiful view of the city. Further, Zagreb is a cultural hub with a bunch of modern attractions nestled in the city's old architecture, especially churches and cathedrals to showcase the age of the buildings. The lower town consists of multiple museums, parks, and town squares filled with shops and markets perfectly for tourists looking for souvenirs. In the city of Zadar, people can visit Roman and Venetian ruins. There are famous art installations in the city like the Sea Organ, an architectural sound art project that creates a beautiful display of sounds and lights for all to see. For those interested in more nature-oriented outings, the Plitvice Lakes National Park is perfect for its cascading lakes and waterfalls, surrounded by lush greenery. The landscape is breathtaking with its vividly blue waters and diverse plants and animals. This is a perfect place to hike and to take photos. Walkways and trails allow visitors to explore the park from different points of view. The Kornati Island National Park is another perfect place for nature enthusiasts. This much more oriented around islands and reefs. The national park is known for its clear blue waters and aquatic plants and animals, which makes for a perfect diving expedition. The diverse marine life and rock formations is a perfect afternoon outing for sailors, divers, and nature lovers of all sorts. Lastly, the Istria Peninsula offers a blend of coastal beauty and inland charm. The town of Pula is famous for its well-preserved Roman amphitheatre, while Revenge is known for its picturesque old town and vibrant harbour. This is a perfect place for an affordable seafood meal.
Hi there, I'm the host of What's Cooking in TV Namibia, and I'm here to invite you to catch us every Friday at 9 on GSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. And don't forget, we're also on YouTube.
And that was that for this week's episode of Namibia Beyond Borders. I hope you enjoyed it because I learned so much from our guest Tamara Lange all the way in Potchefstroom. Catch us again next week Monday for another episode of Namibia Beyond Borders. This season is almost over, so watch these last few episodes and enjoy them with us. My name is Zoe Karsten and I'm saying bye-bye!